Alright, I think it's working now. No, Vinci, we're not abandoned. I'm just a boomer. Alright, can everyone hear me okay? Yes, it is working. You can see it. Can you hear it?
Got it?
Excellent. The game volume is not too loud or anything. Alright, we'll go ahead and give it a moment for anyone else that wants to join, but everyone, welcome to this stream that's already starting with chaos, but it's gonna be alright. We're gonna go ahead and play No, I'm Not a Human today, figure out who's a visitor at our door, possibly get murdered, but you know what, it's okay. Sometimes that is life. You just get murdered by some thing. It's a little quiet. Not old, Is this a little bit better? And then I respawn in Canada. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started with the game. Let's see how long we can live for. It sounds quieter. Man, what the heck, Aroni? Alright, one sec. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Aw, cat. Hello. Hey neighbor, long time no see, how's life? Same as it ever was, I guess. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth. Or the surface, at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How about your wife and daughter? Oh, don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm gone. Great, let's continue the conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Okay. We got some spoopy stuff coming around. Let's take a look outside. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Let's see what else we got going on outside. Aww, a skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Adopt him, then. I'll take the dog. Loneliness and isolation. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Any other windows I didn't look through? Looks like that's about it. Alright. Let's go get some eepers. Just talking about the basement dwellers. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could explain what's going on. Wasn't there something in... I think I heard that there was something in the Soviet Union. They would usually play... Shut up for a second. They would usually play ballerina dancers on the TV to distract from things that were going on. I think it was during the collapse of the Union. I'm not sure. Nerd emoji, yeah, reporter. Honestly, yeah. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. Suspicious. Let's look at the radio real quick. Alright, to catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. Knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles in the middle and continue searching for the wave you need with the right knob. Okay. Man, this radio sucks. My fiance brought me some tea because she's the sweetest. Oh. Almost there. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Oh. Well, at least we got to hear it in time for that ominous message. Oh. Toto. Pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Anything else to look at in here? Oh. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Hey, neighbor. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I hate people. I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's with you in the house. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you'd like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm heading back down tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 549-559. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Anything else you want to say to me? By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. Alright, well, I guess we can't look outside. Is there anything else I can interact with before I go to bed? Can I use the phone? No one else I could dial yet. Okay, I guess we'll drink a beer and go get some eepers. Ew. Clean out your fridge, bro. Alright. Well, good talk, neighbor. I'm gonna go get some sleep. We'll deal with all this shit in the morning. Or at night. You should doom scroll to sleep. Oh. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes from the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. But what about the dog? There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Alright, let's see who's at the door. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How'd you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll just go ahead and get your dad for you. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Oh. Bye. Oh. Hi. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone out there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already. Someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have fucking noticed. Go ahead and come in, Mr. Lanky. Thank you. Trusted people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Oh. Popular today. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so... could you maybe, find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked the register at a local store at one point. I mean, I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. I think you have some more concerns. That's some pretty bad scoliosis right there. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. Go ahead and come in. Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. What? I don't trust you. Yo! You been seeing all the shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I got a dope-ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? Since everyone else busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone fakes you're up to something in here, bringing in all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say let's roll with that and host a party to end all parties. End of the fucking world of Palooza, bro. Get out! Get the hell out of here. Oh, I see, you're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that at first, my bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Fuck you too. I hate you. I know. Even now we still got freaking MLM schemes. I hate this. Alright, I guess we're probably not gonna get anyone else tonight, so let's go, Eepers. Do I got anything in my dresser? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Oh. Well, sleep by it anyway. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to... just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling... Shut up, radio. The visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Well, everyone that got their teeth straightened and bleached before this, you're SOL, I'm sorry. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm, and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 879-437 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. 4Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Alright, radio, what do you want? I had something for a second. I don't know. I think our radio's broken. Let's go talk to the lanky guy. Average US signal for real. Yes, was there something you wanted? Why'd they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me? It was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves." I let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Molten hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? Well, let's go ahead and test you, bro. What do you want to check? You want me to show you my teeth? Alright, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Well, that's definitely not white teeth. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off if you're I'm not... Oh. Okay. Okay, man. I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry. Let's find that other person. Not in here. Not in here. There they are. Hunched in the corner. I hope all this ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. That's a whole mood. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I hope that this all ends soon. Alright, buddy, we're gonna have to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, what? You're gonna make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed, though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Oh. So, do I fit the description? I'm sorry, man. I'm a visitor? How? How? It can't be. Oh my god. I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run right out of my own head. I'm sorry. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Yep, they were a visitor. Feel bad for them. Alright, let's see what I can get from 4. Just killed someone. Time to order some DoorDash. Hello, you've reached 4 Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Let's get some Energetica. Thank you. Order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Thank you. Alright, I guess let's get some eepers. Yeah, for real. Imagine she actually did just get her teeth fixed. Poor lady. Alright, let's see who's here. First, let's peek for the windows. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Wait a second! Sheesh. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. That's not good. Hi, for rest delivery here. Thank you. Here you go. Have a good day. Oh, I mean, night. Still not used to that. Be careful out there, there's someone suspicious. Still there. Hey, hey! You on the other side of the door, I could hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? What's with your... That's rude. What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why I'm smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while either. Fears make people forget what joy even feels like. Despair blinds us to what little good is still left in the world. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. Yeah, for real. That's so mean. Alright, go ahead and come in. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then, death won't be the only thing on your mind. You know, he seems like a nice guy. I don't know why our character has to be so rude. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why is this person so mean? Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging and digging and then, bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no. A hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor, crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Go ahead and come in, bro. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Is that guy still out there? Yep. Leave me alone. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The Sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? too autistic to understand this. What? I see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? I'm actually a Libra. You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. And there are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then will you be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. Do you understand? No. Come in anyway. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Okay. No one else is coming tonight. Time to get some eepers. Let her in, it's Kalia. Yeah, for real. Just casually grave digging. Someone jump scares you. Someone died? No! Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Yeah, if Lanky Man dies, the run's ruined. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. You think a visitor is really just going to willingly walk over there? And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Alright, which one of you killed someone? Better not be a Lanky Man, or else I'm quitting. Alright. Everything's gonna be okay. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still humans, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Yeah, that's the thing. With the dirt under the fingernails, we're not going to be able to test the gravedigger accurately on that. We're going to have to look at his teeth. Alright, we're going to test this guy. Go on if it helps you. Alright, let's look at your hands. Here. Alright, you're good. My own two hands. Still got him, even after everything else I've lost. Alright, I think you're okay. I'm kind of suspicious of the fortune teller. I'm gonna look at her. If she's the one that's still alive. I think Lanky Man died. No! Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. If you killed Lanky Man, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your tests. I shall see right through you anyway. Let's look at her teeth. Well, take a look. Oh. Our inner cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. What do you hope to find there? This is for Lanky Man. You wish to shoot me because of my teeth? Surely you can sense it's not me. No, Mars and Venus are simply a quarrel. Die. If you kill me, you'll be doomed to... Huh? Oh. Whoops. It wasn't her. Sorry, lady. Is it you, Gravedigger? Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know, but these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day, I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell ya, but the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? I'm suspicious of you. One of you two is a visitor. I'm not gonna test your hands because you're a grave digger. I'm gonna test your teeth. Okay, you're not a visitor. Those white ones are mine, fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway, but look, ta-da, they came in handy. That's a bit suspicious. Testing smiley guy one more time. Oh. I knew it. Normal people aren't this happy. Everything's easier with a gun, isn't it? No need to listen, no need to think, just pull the trigger instead. Get out of here. If it makes things easier. Yep. I'm sorry, astrology lady. Alright, let's all give a moment of silence to Lanky Man. Okay. Moment of silence is over. Let's see if I can figure out this radio. Oh. I didn't kill Lanky Man. The alternate did. An evil spirit has... Oh, no! Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirits, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. I'm just gonna go to bed and sleep and cry over Lanky Man's death. Saddest day of my life. Lincoln Man, you were a real G. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? Who knows? The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently, it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe if they want to track down that creepy visitor. Alright, let's see who's at the door. Is it the pizza I ordered? Oh. No. I don't want you here. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand. I got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes. So, you alone? No, I got Gravedigger in there with me. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. I'm scared. Hello? The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I could trust you with it yet. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I've wrapped myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse, and there's no death to ease the suffering? I guess come in here? Thank you. The ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. I don't know you, Potato Head. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Open at the end. It was so long ago. Perhaps it was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist within the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists and it's only raining outside. It feels like things might truly fade away so very, very soon. What do you think? Do we inhabit the dream of another, or are we the one who dreams? It's an interesting line. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. Hey, it's a cat. I'm letting him in anyway. I cannot explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Bye, Potato Head. Nice talking to you. No one else is coming tonight, okay? Let's go eat. I hope that one lady's not a visitor, or else I'm going to be very upset if Gravedigger gets killed too. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken a new measure to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Since then, Bober Kearney has become one of the best-selling beers both at home and in bars. Bober Kearney beer. Drink the good stuff, drink a lot. Now available for 4S food delivery. Call now on 879-437. Yeah, for real. Hopefully no one decided to smoke a joint before all this. Hi, lady. If only there was a little warmth. You keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? So you don't shower? I'm not going to answer that question, sorry. Ew. Alright, let's test her. What do you want to check? Let's check your eyes. Now, the eyes are a window to hell, not to the soul. My soul burned not long ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Alright, so they're not red. Narrow pupils? Probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame the sun still burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it charred. Let me test you again. What do you want to check? Let's check the hands. Nails? Sure, I'll show you. I tore them all off. Still, you could take a look. Ow! Do you think my nails match what they say about the visitors? I'm testing one other thing. Let's look at your teeth. Teeth? Sure, take a look. I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes just to feel the warmth of my own blood. A reminder that I'm still alive. I think you're a visitor. Perhaps soon I won't need to remember. You know. Yep, that was a visitor. Damn visitor, quit ripping off your damn nails. Alright, let's see. Oh! Welcome. It's time for... I want to believe a program where we'll uncover mysteries and uncover conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the something visitors. Discussing the truth about visitors. Wait, what? He's not coming. How did they steal all of his documents? There was mountains of information in there. Yeah, I wish she wasn't too. She was interesting. Damn it, I knew he wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Motherfucker. What about Gravedigger? How's he doing today? You're my only friend right now. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. What did you do when you found the empty grave? So I sat down right on the edge, looked in, nothing. Then I look up, and far off, I see someone standing there. Watching, like a funeral, no eyes, but teeth white as hell, glowing, almost smiling, just standing there. I damn near shit myself, I ain't gonna lie. I ran real fast, that part I'm good at. He didn't come after me though, just disappeared like smoke. Some fucked up shit. That's when all this visitor mess started. I'm sorry, man. Maybe I could call my neighbor. I haven't talked to him in a while. 549 559. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take him? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. I know what FEMA is. Take care, neighbor. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions, and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Alright, let's go ahead and order some DoorDash. Yeah, he's a good dad. Hello, you reached 4Rest Food Delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. You already have a Huh? But I didn't place anything. What are you talking about? Mofos. Alright, let's go eat. Alright, let's see who's here. Oh, first we gotta peek through the windows. No! Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Ew. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Ew, I don't like that guy. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Who's at the door? Good evening. I'm for FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it'll put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send to FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one No, not the grave robber! That's my friend. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. No! Have a good night. I'm all alone. You good? The man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He seems unable to answer. Did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. Sure. He nods and steps inside. No, the neighbor's daughter. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad... They killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep you safe. Who the hell is here? Ew. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will I help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide what we do. She's not a human. Alright, I'm gonna let you in, kill you in the morning, and take your cat. Poor dancer, freezing cold, so sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it's enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. Rest in peace to anyone who shaves. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm, and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it is critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has his paper for examination. That's all for now. Alright, lady with the cat. What the hell? The hell is this? Weird. Ew. Stop that. Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door. Ask yourself what for. What am I for? It all seemed to me, place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Test me? Yes. Be sure of something. Teeth? You chew up what conscience leaves behind? Eat it all up. Bite a tasty hole in tasty conscience. What is conscience? Alright, I'm keeping your cat. Shoot the gun. That's what she wants. Never thought she'd favor big idiot. Goodbye. Anyone in here? No. Oh. I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong, and then they said, Daddy, Daddy. I'll talk to you more tomorrow, okay? The girl doesn't even hear you. She's completely absorbed in her grief. Oh. Poor thing. Where is the cat? Oh, I forgot about you. So you cut the stitches off your mouth? Oh. I can't understand you. Alright, let's see. I need to test you. Yes. Let's look at your armpits. Alright, you got hair there. Skaba is right. Test one other thing. Alright, I don't think the eyes are going to be accurate because you were crying. Oh, look at your teeth. Ow. Poor guy. You're good. You're Gucci. Where is the cat? Cat not here? Probably hiding. Like all cats do. Alright, can I order DoorDash now? Hello, you've reached 4 Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Yes, I would. Let's get some cat food. Thank you, your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Thank you. Alright, I guess the kitty's just... Oh! Hi! Aww. Pet the cat. Aww, what a good kitty. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. It's purring, so I'm assuming it does. Can I pick up the cat? Oh. Aw, what a little baby. Yes, you are. Oh, Okay. Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. I guess I'll talk to them now that my neighbor's dead. I'm just huffing some copium, don't mind me. Okay. Phone roulette, let's see. Hello, you've reached Phone Roulette. We'll connect you with your perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about Phone Roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea just how much talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much, thank you. It might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and look for the coldest place I could find. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively small place, miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the ninth circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over, but I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones and we wouldn't even know. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when a cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know. Oh. He cared about me so much. Always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me. Now it's your turn. I'm not used to talking about myself. Don't be shy. I'm ready to listen. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I hated my father. And one day I stopped being his son. Now all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry. It sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house he ended up with. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? Well, we found out a little bit about our character. He got some daddy issues. Gotta pet the cat. Alright, time for bed. see if there's anyone out here. Ooh, the northern lights are so pretty. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family once lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you. As if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house oh so very soon. Yeah, but it's so beautiful outside. Ugh. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, possibly left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Where's the cat? Oh, there you are. Look at you. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection of your neighborhood. You're not taking any of my other bros. Don't worry, it won't take long. Will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. No! Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. No! My bro! Ew. So you're still holed up in here, I see. What do you think of that guy? The one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fire, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. I need an adult. Wonderful. The cat's with you. It's Potato Head. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How do you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I don't see all, but you. I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing. I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. If you could do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. Hi, for rest delivery here. Thank you. Here you go. Have a good night. Alright, cat. Well, you got some food now, at least. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness the humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on the path to a pure new world. Behold the fucking beams of blessing. You're scaring me. You're scared? Have you gone shadow mad? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It's cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. And it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous fucking ashes under its gaze. What'll happen to you? What does this have to do with me? We shall all live deliciously as soon as the sun completes its salvation. Its holy rays will help us escape this torment, don't you see? You definitely see. That's why you're still alive. Well, I don't really have anyone else here, so I guess come in. Very good, human. We could keep discussing this in depth. Oh, before I forget to ask, you got any beer? Anyone else coming today? Ugh. Hey, pal. Listen, I'm kinda knee-deep in shit right now. Mind if I sorta lay low here for a bit? What happened? Where do I even start? I'm a cabbie, right? So I was driving this passenger and then, well, you know how it goes. Turns out he wasn't who he said he was. Now he's not here, and neither is my car. What happened to your car? Those damn FEMA asshats dragged my ride. So I was driving this fare, right? But I noticed his teeth were too white. Way too white, you know? So I kinda snuck him over the FEMA, and they weren't exactly gonna let him skedaddle. At first they praised me like, good job, citizen, help us help you, yada yada. But then, jackasses dragged me away from the car. Turns out they wanted me in the slammer too. So I kinda cracked one of them with a bottle I had sorta stashed in my coat and legged it. Go ahead and come in. Thanks, pal. Just remember, don't trust them fuckers in yellow. Blink and they'll snatch you up. Alright, no one else is coming tonight. Good night, kitty. Summon the chicken jockeys. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid in the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography? They're farming aura, wow. Dark patches appearing in a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Interesting. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, word from our sponsors. Where's the cat? Someone died? No! Better not have been the neighbor's kid, or else I'm gonna feel really bad. Don't be shy, man. Go on. Ask. Still think FEMA's coming for you? Really hope not, you know? Yeah, I kinda messed up. Heading to FEMA like that. Should've known they'd try to snatch me too, you know? I figured they'd just take the passenger and leave me be. Instead, they took my car and damn near shot me. But think about it, man. What else was I supposed to do? The guy was a visitor. And if he was human? Hey, don't say that, man. I ain't exactly feeling too swell about what happened either, alright? Man, I miss the days when you could just sit behind the wheel and not think about nothing. Now, with these visitors, hell, maybe the next passenger will decide to put a bullet in ya. Alright, I need to check you. Hey man, don't take this the wrong way, but listen. I'm not saying no, but you'll see for yourself. Alright, let's see your aura. So what do you see? Probably just me, huh? Nothing special, I'm sure. I used to keep photos of me with my pops in the cab. Now the only ones taking pictures of me are the feds. And you? I'm gonna try one other thing. See your armpits. Hairless. There you are. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullshit. Its righteous anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath its scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Seeds of evil? Still don't know? You haven't come face to face with the aliens? Very well, beaming human. I'll open your eyes to the truth. The visitors are the seeds of evil. They are the descendants of aliens who landed on Earth when the sun was younger and the grass greener. Oh boy, here we go. Damned vassals who made their homes on Earth and inbred for centuries. And now they've climbed out from the depths and wish to claim our lands as their own. But the sun has decided to protect us, for this is our holy land. The sun shows no mercy on the blasphemers. Why would they have hid underground all this time otherwise? Damn it. Why'd you get so drunk that night? You didn't need to drag yourself into oblivion. The righteous wrath of the holy sun, Oh, holy sun, forgive him his sins, for he knows not what he hath done. Take him into your loving embrace, and perhaps also the soul of the Phaeacius, which shall remain forever unwatered. Amen. Okay. Let's test you. Let's take a picture. You wish to immortalize me on film? Did you know I once shook hands with the shining sun leader himself? It was I who taught him how to stare straight into the sun, but I'll give you the holy tale later, human. Go on, grace our eyes with my immortalization. Nothing. It shines with the radiance of the glorious sun. Attend me later, human. I shall grace your ears with my entire life story. And you can throw a little tiff my way in return, for the salvation of the sun. I think that other guy was the one who killed the daughter. Hi, kitty. Let's give him some food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you could sleep peacefully tonight. It feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows? Maybe death will pass your home by tonight. Let's pet the cat. It's not as grumpy as you first thought. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. He's a good kitty. Alright, buddy. You're gonna have to go. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. And let's call FEMA. Well, I'm sorry, neighbor. I tried to protect your daughter, but, whoops. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. I guess they'll pick them up tonight. See if I can order anything. Fine. Yeah. Well, I mean, I wasn't meaning to kill his daughter. It was an accident. What is this? Got a lot of potatoes. Oh, you see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tears streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Well, that's depressing. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. I don't think I trust FEMA. Oh. Why, hello there, dear boy. Who are you? Oh, I'm just an old coot who knows a thing or two about mushrooms. But never mind me right now. Mycelium told me something very troubling. Oh yes. The Mushroom Festival is upon us, and time, my dear boy, is slipping through our fingers. So please, listen carefully and heed my words well. I don't quite follow. Well, it will all make sense soon. Oh, and remember, we must stop the festival, no matter what. Now then, looky here. I have something here that will help us. The Book of Smiles. The Book of Smiles? It's a special book. The most special in the world, in fact. It will tell you what must be done. But I'm afraid there's no time to read it all. It's a big book, and time's not on their side. Don't mind the burning building. It's fine. So I just tore out the most important pages. Here, my boy. Take them. Alright, I'll take the damn pages from the Book of Smiles. There's a good lad. Give him a read when you have a quiet moment, won't you? Now then, I must be off. I'll be back once you've got everything sorted, so get a wiggle on. I bid you good day, good health, great joy, and plenty of smiles, my dear boy. Toodaloo. I think he's taken a few mushrooms, if you know what I mean. That's the only explanation I got for that. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty? You gotta pet the cat. You reach out and pet the cat. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Why are you still here? How long have you been driving a cab? Yeah, I've been at it for a while. These days, I ain't working for no firm. I'm my own boss. FEMA don't exactly let civilians move around free. But this mess will end someday, right? And money's always good to have. Folks pay real good for risky rides. And driving nights kind of brings back memories from when I was a kid. You know, I became a cabbie because of my pops. Wanted to drive in his tracks, if you get me. I don't want to end up on the side of the road. Nobody giving a damn like my old man. Just hoping my luck hasn't run out yet. I don't trust you. I should check myself in the bathroom mirror. I'll do that after I check this guy. Let's look at your teeth. Okay, you're not a visitor. My folks used to tell me my smile was the first thing people'd see. First impressions and all that. Okay. I need to check myself. Shit, white. Smokers would kill for these. Okay, I don't think I'm a visitor. Eyes look fine. Not red, nothing they could pin on me. I'm listening, human. Speak! Well, the sun's burned up a lot of people somehow. You're right, all seeds of evil, human. The Holy Sun decided to punish them all for the sin of 1,000 years. And the visitors, those shadow-mad blasphemers, have begun to reach out for the sun. But the sun is not for them, no. Not for the claws of filthy, subterranean dwellers, but for us, for humans. It belongs to us. It's a blessing unto mankind, and praise fucking be. How many more people need to be burned up to satisfy the sun? Many. And believe you me, friend, this is far from over. It has only just begun. The weight of our ashes on the scale of sin has yet to tilt the balance against the forces of the universe. More must burn in the righteous flames of the sun. But know this, my friend, the martyrs shall not die in vain. Someday, we will all understand the sun's true plan. Damn it. Sometimes in the night, I feel like my wife's leaving me all over again. You good, bro? She was such a saintly woman, but also a total bitch. That guy's funny. Let's see, 8, 7, 9, 7. Can't order anything yet, okay. mushroom. I'll put it in the fridge, even though I kind of want to eat it right now. Heck yeah, mushrooms. Where can I read those pages that that guy dropped off anyway? Oh, kombucha. What else in here? What a weird mushroom. How did it even grow in a potato? Should I eat the mushroom? What do you guys think? Should I eat that mushroom? Aw, but the potato mushroom. Fine, I won't eat the potato mushroom. Read the pages. Oh, over here. Today the world was built anew, and in the basement mushroom grew. It towered high, and time is nigh to eat it whole, if one would only try. To welcome guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you for sweet fruits best. The day will come when one must kneel before the mushroom's mighty peel. While on the clock the hand shall climb. Make haste, my friend, there is no time. Let's eat the mushroom. Anything happen? No. Wonder if there's anything from the radio today. Get to see what that guy said. He was very angry about something, though. Aw, kitty. Oh wait, I should read this. Or look at this, I mean. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? I also miss Soonmouth Man, and Lanky Man, and Gravedigger Man, and my neighbor. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Gotta keep an eye out for that guy. Yeah, and the neighbor's daughter. Oh. On the pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Poor guy. Hello? Anyone in there? I heard footsteps. Means you're there behind the door. Can you open it? First return the ones you took. Took? Oh, you think I'm a FEMA officer because of the suit? Nah, I just pulled it off a corpse. Figured it might be safer out here that way. They must wear these things for a reason. Maybe the sun leaves radiation behind at night or something? I don't even want to know. So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Built fridges, fixed them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up, not enough people left, we couldn't keep up. I burned out and quit. Come in, I guess? What? Oh, thanks. Any place I could sit? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Oh. Can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Oh, you must be the one that was outside the window the other night. Come in. Thank you for helping, unlike... Is that FEMA suit guy in there? No. I won't stay in the same house as someone like him. I'll kick them out. Come in. Thanks. I won't stay long. I just need a moment to catch my breath. Hey. Man, you don't look so good. You good? Can you let me in, pal? Who are you? Or what happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Why aren't you at the hospital? Hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no one helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Come in here. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us a slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. No one else is coming by tonight. I hope they didn't kill the people that they took from me. I miss Gravedigger guy. Good afternoon, this is the news. We'll bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals have also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh. Who the hell are you? Silence is the harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell grows ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Saramin Inudanes. Saramin Inudanes. Saramin Inudanes. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Interesting. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, The city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown procedures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas have been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Where's the cat? There's the cat. Here you are. Meow. Give you some food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. We can sleep peacefully tonight. You're the pithy little kitty. You're the best part of the whole game. You're so cute. Can you let me pick you up now? No, he's a little grumpy face. Okay, fine. Oh, you're both here hanging out in here. You got your husband in the bathtub. I could use some rest. Is there anything you need? For him to be alive. That's all. That's all I really need. Would you like some food? I'm not hungry. I just want to sit. Can I sit with you? I only want to be with him, and you can't bring him back to me. I can't even bury him. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Poor lady. Sorry to bring this up, but I need to test you real quick. Just be quick about it. Ears. What do you want from me? I've run out of patience for your bullshit. Okay, I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry. Let's see, where's everyone else? Hey, firefighter guy. How you doing? It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? It seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Poor guy. Sure, pal. I got nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames. Let's look at your teeth. Take a look. Yeah, you're definitely not a visitor. Don't judge too harshly. Lungfuls of smoke ain't exactly a trip to the dentist. Alright, I think you're fine. Oh, an apple! Ate the apple. Sweet and sour at the same time. Don't be shy, man. Go on. Ask. I wonder who killed the daughter that one night. There's a new item on the shelf. Oh, it's just a figure, and then there was the apple. Well, let's see if we can figure out this radio, see what they're talking about today. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. No. Guess let's look out the windows. The group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Aw, doggies. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. But they're so cute. Small groups carrying their belongings scattered nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're moving from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Who is it? You're not taking any more of my guys. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us, and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people. 2 to be No! It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. No. For fuck's sake. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. No! I don't like these guys. Hello? Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yeah, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you, I guess. Yes. Who are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orders of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. So what is it that you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. don't like these people. Uh-oh. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Visitor proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? That's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So, why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? FEMA's been taking people, no clue if they're coming back. They know what they're doing. They got their ways of spotting visitor signs. Why'd you bring them up? Suspicious. I got someone I need to check on. I'll be back later. You've piqued my interest. Don't come back here, please. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There are so many jackasses out here. I hope you're not one of them. What are you talking about? Everyone, really. All them fuckers who were only kept to check by faith or whatever bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just fucking animals. As if this shit with the visitors wasn't enough, now we have to deal with them too. Fuck! What's got you so wound up? Don't take it personally, it's just all this shit with the sun and now the fucking visitors. Feels like humanity's right there in the casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music. No one has any use for that shit anymore. Now I'm just trying not to become part of either camp. Come in, I guess. Don't worry, I won't be a bother. And no, I won't beat anyone up. I turn my anger on myself so no one else has to suffer. No one else is coming tonight. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today: bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of an organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. No. Pet the cat. Alright guys, I think for today, we're gonna eat some kombucha and call it good. But next Sunday, we'll go ahead and continue the stream. And hopefully we won't die. We'll probably die. We'll probably kill a few more people. But that's okay. Use that. But we got to make a little bit of progress, and no, I'm not a human for today. No! But I will see you guys next week. But for now, you guys have a good day, stay safe, and I'll see you all next Sunday. Bye-bye.